You're the guys who made the fucking problem. Why you don't know what it is?
Mm. The loading screen looks different.
The loading is different. Oh, I forgot they added Hellraiser. Cause that's the
Who's
Hellraiser cube.
I'm trying to remember who that is.
Pinhead.
Oh. I'm Dirty Dan. Every time I think of Pinhead, I think about fucking Dirty Dan.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm dirty now.
But going out with Josiah is fucking funny because he knows the stupidest fucking quotes and he'll just quote it.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I need to hang out with y'all.
It's always fucking fun when when we go out.
Like that's all I've been doing is trying to find where I'm off for like a week. Granted, that doesn't happen anymore because they started fixing the fucking scheduling. Because before I'd have it where it's like, oh, I work every single day this week, and then the next week it's like, no, go to sleep. Like, and then they fixed it, so now I at least work. I think it's like 3 or 4 a week, which is fun. Now there's a new girl who's also she is fun. But I tried helping her a lot yesterday, and she was like great or thankful, whatever the word is. But I was like giving her heads up, like, hey, you might not want to deal with this customer. Let a manager do it, like so that sort of stuff. And then I found out, or I remembered we went to school together, and I was like, did we go to school together? And she was like, I think, and I was like, all right, because the other new girl that I tried helping, I felt bad, because it was like she was leaving in a couple days, and she was like, yeah, back when we graduated, and I went, what do you mean we graduated? And she went, we graduated together, and I was like, no, we didn't. And she was like, dude, yeah, we did. She looked hurt, and I felt bad. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know many people in our graduating class. She was like, okay, that I understand, but like, still, like, you could at least be lying and be like, hey, yeah, I remember you. And I was like, nah, I'm not with the lying shit, brother.
I either know you or don't.
Yeah, I
There's
either
no in
know you or I
between.
don't. There's no in between, bitch. Might fuck around and buy Hellraiser.
Buy more fucking gummies.
Did I not send you the video?
He sent me the photo of it, but not like you buying it.
Where there was one left on the shelf.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in, I saw that and I went, I'm buying it. Literally. Then I had a coworker who didn't know that I constantly buy them. She was like, "Why are there never why are the Arizona gummies never there?" I went, "I am the reason why there are no Arizona gummy bears there or gummy snacks there or fruit snacks, gummy whatever the fuck." And she was like, "No, you're not." And I walked her to the break room, and I pulled one out of my backpack.
I'll be like, you bitch, I always wanted one.
No, so yeah, I did open it. I went up to the new girl and I was like, "Do you want some?" She was like, "Yeah." And then yeah, I was like, "You're welcome." And then another coworker called her a chocolate bar.
Why?
Okay, so her name is Carmela, and there's a chocolate bar called Carmelo. And I was talking to the coworker, and I was like, yeah. And then we have the new girl, and she was like, what do you mean new girl? The new girl just popped up. She was like, hey. And like, she literally like meerkat popped up because she was like sitting on the floor and she was like popped up. She was like, "Hey, what about me?" And I was like, "No, like I was saying that we have a new person here, and she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "That's when I went. Didn't we go to school together?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "What's your name?" And she went Carmela, and then the coworker was like, "Oh, like the chocolate bar." She was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I don't think that's what the chocolate bar name is." And then yeah, that was the whole conversation.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. If someone compares me to a fucking chocolate bar, it better be a fucking good one.
That'd be a fucking good one. I mean, it's an old chocolate bar, so it's probably not that amazing. But what's it called? Okay, so yeah, no, I just bought Hellraiser. Um,
Yeah, I fucking had a feeling you would.
as I was talking, I was in the PlayStation purchasing it.
No, what's he called? Because I heard you say I'm gonna buy him. So I was like, oh, okay, so he's probably buying him.
Okay, so he's probably buying him as we speak. Um, here I go again on my own. Benny.
Don't mind me. I just wasted the 500 blood points that it gave us.
Alex, what the fuck?
I don't play as the killer, so I never really wasted on them.
Hellraiser is a new chapter. Dead by Daylight. It includes a new killer, Pinhead person, add-on with new killer. I'm gonna commit a hate crime. I could have just spent $5 on getting him and a charm. Instead, I just bought him.
How much was just him?
I mean, I spent the $10 to get the like the 1,000 aura points, but I could have just bought him for $5 and he would have came with something else.
Why does this lady look like Helen from Drake and Josh?
Who?
Nah, what? I don't fuck. How the fuck do you pronounce her name?
Who?
The fucking some black girl. If you go, what?
Killer or survivor?
Survivor. Like like if you go down a bit, and like you know how Leon was the first locked person.
Yeah, is she the one under the Asian chick?
Yeah.
Isn't that a cheese? Never mind. I was like, isn't that a cheese? But it's ricotta, not ricotta.
if you, I don't know why, but she reminds me of Helen from Drake and Josh.
Uh-huh. She looks like she's been through some shit.
Look at the... Wait, look what is she staring at? It looks like she's staring at some poop she just stepped in.
Like, bitch. How do I rotate character? Oh, I can't rotate character, fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't.
You know what bothers me is the Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking, Freddy Krueger. That's not even the OG Freddy Krueger, that's a new one.
Wait, are you talking about the movie? Or like...
The one in
the
here.
The person in here?
Like, the person in here is not the OG Freddy Krueger. It's the newer person who played Freddy Krueger. He...
Oh.
Shit, I forgot what he was in. Here I go again on my own. Oh, he's smart.
Buys a Bitcoin for $50,000 in the morning, and its worth dropped to $47,500 by the end of the day. What percentage did Bitcoin fall? So that's a drop of $2,500, which is if you do 2,500 divided by 50,000, cancel out the zeros, 2 zeros off both, so now it's 25 divided by what, 500?
Fine too.
You got a system. 25 times 2 is 50 times 10, so 1/20th. So, man, come on, for real? 10%, but 5%, it dropped 5%.
Oh wait, that's weird.
What?
You know how like how in games usually the golden ones are like the legendary ones, the highest ones.
Yeah.
Fucking the yellows are fucking uncommon, and the greens are rare, and the purples are very rare.
That's fucking gay.
No, this whole time I was gonna switch it to like the yellow one. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna switch into this one because this one should be better. But no, I read the thing and it says fucking uncommon.
Some girl's trying to argue with me because I sent the thing on Instagram to her saying, "Oh damn, I think I might have sent it to you. You trying to go to Japan? Because there's a gym where it's like buff Japanese chicks who like force you to work out and then force feed you protein drinks." And I said, "You trying to go to Japan?" And she was like, "No." And I went, "Why not?" She went, because of COVID." And I went, "What?" And she was like, "I just don't want to go to Japan." Like, she sounded like a fucking GIF that said, "And the answer is no." And I went, "It's because they're Japanese." And then she sent a fucking of Cardi B saying coronavirus, and I'm like, y'all understand that coronavirus is a very broad fucking term, right? And then she left me on red. Here I go again, my mouth.
What the fuck is Kindred? Unlocks potential in 1 hour as reading ability. While you're on the hook, all survivors are